Right. Looks like we're good. Hello. Good evening and welcome to part 16 of our Deathless Randomizer series. We are almost done with the base game. You can see up here we have basically every key item, minus a handful. We have been informed by Kale that our next key item is somewhere in Volcano Manor, so we are on our way there now. Gonna grab the Grace at the bridge above the Spirit Spring so that we can go back down to Shaded Castle if this is indeed the other half of Deathless, which would be stupid, but it's possible, because it's the only other key item we have other than the final Great Room we need, which is Morgoth's. Huh. I'm pretty sure this enemy is here, vanilla. Not directly right here, but one of those guys is in this area. That's pretty neat. Oh, there's a blue item here. Let me grab that. I don't know. I've never really used Raptor the Mist. I don't know if it's... I know it's one of those iframe style Ashes of War, but I think it puts you in the air, so you can do like maybe a jump attack, like a falling attack afterward. It'll probably be classified as a jump attack. I suppose I should show off the stats. I haven't played in like 5 days. So let me reset whatever's chasing me. I think it's just a bat, but reset that. Here's our current stats. We're level 124. We've got a couple of good incants. We've got Blessings Boon, Barrier of Gold, Golden Lightning Fortification, and Pest Thread Spears. Stats are laid out like this, but we do have Goddard's Great Rune, sort of +5 on everything currently. We'll likely stop leveling Faith around 60 and pick up some other stats, maybe some Dexterity, some more Mind. Probably Mind. Mind is just really, really good quality of life for a build like this. Excuse me, sir. I need you to not. Where we're utilizing a good amount of support incantations and also our Ash of War quite frequently. Having a lot of Mind is just really nice. But once we get into the DLC, we're probably only going to have about 15 to 20 more levels to pick up overall. There's quite a bit of runes to be gotten in the DLC, but it's starting to cost quite a bit of runes to level up. So we're quickly reaching the apex of our level. I do have, like, when I finished the DLC in my first playthrough, I was pretty close to level 200 by the time we called it quits on Consort Radon. Sorry, not called it quits. I killed Consort Radon. But by the time we actually were done with Consort, it was probably close to about level 200. We'll probably not get that close in this one, because that was a character who was specifically DLC prep, so we did a lot of additional content than what you would normally do in a randomizer. A bunch of little mini dungeons, side bosses. You know, did both Melania and Moog. I'm not going to have the money from Melania. Hey, Small, what's up? Don't point that gun at me. I might die, and then we have to start again. But how's it going tonight? Welcome back. We're on our way to Volcano Manor. really sleepy from work, so you're an hour late. You're not an hour late. I started 5 minutes ago,
Ah,
so I think you're good.
dear cast. Well, you these. I'm hang.
Lovewort Bellbearing, I guess. Infinite kukris for 1,500 apiece is a fucking scam. So I'll grab that.
How nice.
Alright. Obviously, it wasn't the Gelmir Merchant. If it's somewhere in Volcano Manor, hopefully we could just talk to Tanith. Hopefully we can just talk to Tanith, she hands it over, and we're done. We can head to the DLC, but I imagine that will not be the case, unfortunately. Yeah, I haven't had my... Alright, we're going to start off strong, good to go, walk into the first boss room and get flattened tonight, so... Hey, maybe it bodes well. Maybe we're good to go. Alrighty. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Up here. Another bell-bearing hunter. Okay. Well, we don't have to fight that, and I'm not going to. Yo, what up, ancient hero of Zamor? Ooh, I'm in the wrong spot. Jump down over here. Briars of Sin. Wow. Yep, seed. I want to do this just to do it. Wonder if it'll hit him. It missed. That's fine. The zoo's back out. Oh. Nice. Oh boy, we got the Radon music inside VM. Let's go. Alright, cross fingers, cross fingers. See if Tanith gives us the item. So we don't have to go actually do Volcano Manor. I just want to do the DLC again. That's all.
Rarely fascinate so about the birth. If you have rise with your decision is now you the drawing room. I am Tanith.
Fuck. Can never be easy. Alright. Oh, I have my physic. Oh, yeah. We got good stuff in the physic today. Now we're flickering. We're not gonna worry about it. Money. We also picked up a prayer book, so another couple of shots at possibly picking up Golden Vow. That's really the only support incant I'm looking for. We do a good amount of holy damage, so getting something like Flame Grant Me Strength, which is a good buff. The game crashed. I am hoping that's not a recurring theme of Volcano Manor, because we have to be here. Uh-oh. Need to make sure she didn't walk into my room. gonna do the classic quit out before the room tech to see if we can get in. So I crashed basically right before I went through the doorway. So we're gonna quit out, create a new save point right here, and try and go through. And hopefully something loads differently and we get to go in. That's typically the issue. Something loads in an area that the game doesn't like and it crashes. Fuck. Well, there are a couple ways we can get into Volcano Manor. One is just a modded way, like you can just port yourself to a Grace inside and just load in. I'd have to download that and figure out how it works though. The other is we could just go through Raya Lucaria, but it requires us to die. And this is supposed to be a deathless run. So it's okay, I'm a genius and have figured out the problem. All you have to do is just not look at it. Just like in real life. If you just don't look at your problems, they're not there and they don't exist. Alright. Interesting. Alright, I still only have 2 blue flasks. Which is like my boss fight loadout. That's okay, though. Right. So, off to Godskin Noble. Ooh, tanky wolf. But it doesn't have much poise still. Oi. Okay. Do I want to reallocate blast charges for the boss? Probably an extra blue. Because I'm likely going to clear out this courtyard as I go. Just in case there's some stupid bullshit at the elevator. Well, maybe not. There's a whole bunch of innocuous stuff down here. It just doesn't seem that bad. Except for this asshole behind me. Damn. Got some people over by the fountain. Incredible. Big old rat. Okay, who have we here? Well, this is always a spawner, so we don't get to know, I guess. Let's reapply. Man up. Break the physic. Buffing out of order feels good, man. Hell twins, huh? Okay. It's super easy. Press L2. They just get knocked over by it. Like... down. That was hard. Great room. Hey, let's go. Alright, so we don't have to do the rest of the volcano matter. That's the last one. Let's go to Elden Beast and then final boss. Or final boss. Elden Beast, then DLC. Done. We did this entire thing without finding Deathless. Fantastic. Where's the other half of Deathless? Maybe off the right card? Maybe at the top of the Karen inverted statue. Who knows? I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Alright. I'm gonna preemptively use Barrier of Gold when I go into this. Oh, hell yeah, you get a higher fidelity screen for this. Would love to see it. Preemptively do Barrier of Gold. There's a handful more bosses that we have left that deal magic damage rather than lightning damage. So I think we found all of the ancient dragons at this point. We found Fortisax, Lanciax, and Setisax. Hey, Chris. Oh, hey, speaking of magic damage, rewarded. See how hard this hits. Oh, wow. Wow, that did nothing. That's incredible. Stagger? Yeah, buddy. Wow. Do have to pay attention because this buff can expire. Stagger. Good. Oh, still alive. Okay. Rebuff. Oh, no time to rebuff. Okay. Who we got? Who we got? Erdtree Avatar. Okay. Well, we don't need a rebuff. Just don't get hit. Oh, I tried to jump. I should have rolled instead. Ah, wrong direction. Base game done. Bada bing. Bada boom. Oh, faith. Oh, I gotta show you guys what I got. Something I got for Christmas. I had a little gift exchange for one of my friends, and he got this like really cool engraved wood thing. But check out what it says. Hold on, I'll pull up the big camera so you can see it. It's a message, like a Dark Souls message. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, I was losing it when he showed it to me. Whenever I opened it up, it's incredible. I had to share that though. It was a really good one. I had it sitting on my desk right here. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta show this off. It's amazing. All right, going into the DLC with 60 faith, 60 vig. I'll probably start leveling some dexterity, I would say. Alright. Let me take this down real quick before we get into this. Need to get rid of that, and I need to get this. There we go. Finally off to the DLC. It's good to be back. It's been a while. There's nothing sitting on top of that arch. Well, there it is. It's just not loaded in. It's a little lava slime or something. One thing I've been toying around with, if we manage to die again, is possibly randomizing the DLC and base game items together. That's going to change the dynamic of things a little bit, because things like Shadow Tree Fragments and Messmer Kindling shards are going to show up in the base game, and Great Runes can show up in the DLC. So we're going to be forced to come to the DLC a lot earlier, but we'll also have Shadow Tree Fragments and stuff, so we'll have, like, Shadow Blessing levels way higher than we would normally. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I've been thinking about it, but it's not something I'm looking to do quite yet. Let me just go back. Yeah, it'll change things. I'll have to see how it works. So that's the big things that'll change. Is like I'm gonna get flasks and flask upgrades a lot slower, because those are only in the base game. Well, not only in the base game, but I think the majority of it is in the base game. We might pick up... No. Actually, no, I don't think any of it's in the base game. Or in the... Yeah, I think all of the Shadow Tree Fragments and stuff are in the DLC, and all of the Golden Seed Sacred Tears are in the base game. So... yeah, flask upgrades will be able to be in the DLC, which will make that a lot harder. We'll have a lot fewer of those. But we will have Shadow Tree Blessings as we get to the DLC. Alright, got our first skidoo. This graveyard over here. That giant wolf, I believe, is the target here. Oh wow, that all got caught on the gravestones, didn't it? Well, not all of it, but yeah. Enough of it did. Yep, that was the wolf. So just some armor, not super interesting. Got the Shadow Tree Fragment. Let's get the Grace over here. Make it nighttime so we don't have to deal with Fireboy. So we don't have those. I really don't care about the Spirit Ash Blessing level. I'm going to add it because the dot's going to be there, but it's not actually important. Alright. Let's get to the cross over there. Like, we're just going to do a lot of collection stuff right now, so... why are you over here? I need you to, like, fuck off or something. You're in my way. So I'm trying to think, what are some bosses that I could run into that are challenging? That could still pose me an issue? I think one of the main ones, maybe Putrescent Knight. I don't remember if I fought him, but we do have a holy weapon for PK. That's actually really fucking good for PK. Because PK moves a lot, but this sweep travels very far and it's very wide. So even if he's moving, it doesn't matter. He's gonna get blasted anyway. Alright. Freya. Hey, Hornsets, you gonna give me some loot? I want you to give me some loot.
As long as you...
Wow. Thanks for the bone. Alright. Let's go get the Grace up here. We're not gonna do Bellarat yet, but we're gonna get the Grace up there. I think we still have both Melania and Promised Consort, but if we can get a decent Shadow Tree Blessing level, it won't really matter. Wow, that's a tanky dog. That lightning could be a problem. Motherfucker, listen here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, there's another knight. Oh! Where did that come from? You know what? Just trying to get off lightning fortification in case I get zapped by the lightning ball as I go by. That's all I wanted. Caught up in all that bullshit. And it didn't even aggro. This fucking guy. Oh. We love the double skidoo. Hey, that's why. It's good to see you. You will absolutely be joining me in the Letta fight. Presuming I can find the thing I need. Alright, more. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I'll go ahead and get these two. This Kale might troll the shit out of me at some point.
For you, things.
Okay. Alright, so we got 4 more skidoos. That should be 2 more levels. Yeah. Oh, 3 levels. Nice. We're already we're higher blessing level than we were the first time we got all the way up to Dancing Lion, so that is a good sign. I'm gonna head up to the Ailing Village. We'll get the check there. We'll head across the bridge to Castle Ensis. We'll get the check there in front of the Grace. And then maybe head over to Tielier as well. So there's the Spirit Ash up here. There's a Skidoo fragment up here, right before the Grace. There's also a Skidoo at the cross with Tielier. I think that's it for up here. I'll have to pull the map open and double check. Why did I go? I might have to pop the map open and double check that, but should be. Just saw something like huge move in the distance, and I was like, "Huh." It was just one of the big rot nipples walking. Grab the grace here so I know I've been here. So when I'm inevitably at 14 out of 15 shards, looking for the last one, I know I don't have to come back this way. Sure as hell. Another skidoo. Good. Alright. Just port over. Go to the bridge. And then after that, I mean, I don't think we're forced to, but I think we're heavily incentivized to just go ahead and do Bellarat. Like, there are skips and stuff you can do to get into Shadow Altus before... Oh, baby. We got a Burge and a Dragon. Oh, boy. Baited the fuck out of that bird, by the way. Didn't even get close. Now, what I'm not loving right now is the number of Messmer Kindling shards I have, which is exactly 0. Fuck off, bird. Nice. Got the sit before he made the grace unusable. Legend. To be fair, there are a lot of checks in the DLC, and I have not done a lot of stuff yet, but across like 10 checks, finding one wouldn't be uncommon, especially since one of those checks was more. It's a whole ass vendor. Well, we'll see after we talk to TLEA, see what he's got going on over here. Jail lower key. Okay.
Lady let another town. My name is I too. So
Nice hat.
here's to new big. Well, I'm as weak as I've always been. I'm afraid the sorry.
I don't know if TLEA can have important stuff actually, because he has I think his shop is missable. Alright, well, we're at 6 Shadow Blessings, so we are pretty chunky for the DLC already. We're at 50% damage negation to physical and probably about 45 to magic. It's a little skewed because of the rain, but yeah, we're pretty large right now. I guess we can go do the check up here too. I think there's one here, I believe. I think that's it. The other ones aren't actually checks. Let me double check and see if there's any in Prospect Town. Let's see here. So I want Revered Spirit, Ash, and Shadow Tree Fragments. Oh, there is another one. Up here. Is it a pot guy? It is a pot guy. Okay. But it looks like I've got everything else in this opening area. Because that's an Elac River, right? Yeah, it's an Elac River. Okay. Yeah, we've got everything else in that opening area. So just leave this over here. I can leave this map open so I can kind of peek at it periodically. So we're going to go to here. Yeah, I did forget about the pot guy. And then we gotta get all the ones in Bellarat as well. Blue as hell. I got you, Torn. I'll hit you up. A gargoyle. I don't like that. It's reminded me, I don't think we've run into Valiant Gargs yet. Might want to humor finding a strike weapon and getting that set up. I guess we have the Cranial Vessel Candle Stand. That's probably our best strike weapon for Gargs. It's a great hammer. It's faith scaling, fire damage. They're not particularly weak to fire, but they're not... I don't think they're strong against it either. Okay. Angie. I don't know which one of these is my target. So I'm just going to press L2 until I see it. Okay. This is not the skidoo you were looking for. Unless there's something else here. Oh, shit. One-handing. Motherfucker. Relax. Jesus Christ. So that's done. Head back over here and... Did I already pick up this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So we're done with those. That's everything that's up here. So let's go back to Beluat. Getting ballsy. Sure. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 in Bellarat pre-Dancing Lion, and then there's Dancing Lion and the Spirit Ash pickup following that. So we've got a few checks to hit here. Got him. Never knew what... Oh, I see an orange. yeah. Alright. First shard. So let's go to that. That. 1 shards. Yes. Okay. I don't think there's anything back there. Or maybe there is. Mushroom. Lock the door? Yes. Okay. Double checking, making sure there was no real secret. Oh, I'm missing a pocket still. I didn't realize I was missing a talisman pouch. I mean, the base game's pretty clean swept at the moment, though. I don't think I'd really find anything. I gotta have to go looking for it. Nope. Inverter tower. You know, the fact that that may actually be where it is upsetting. And the reason I say it might actually be it is just because the inverted tower is an early game check. Relatively early anyway. It's in Liurnia, which they tend to give you your talisman pouches pretty early in a randomizer. That's not a bad call, honestly, as to where it would be, but I do not need another talisman pouch that badly. So I'm gonna pass on that. Purge. Got kicked. Crackpot. Hell yeah. This guy just does not give a fuck. It's like, yeah, you're cool, dog. No problem. Oh, merge. Do I need to go down there? I don't know if I do. We'll find out at some point if it's necessary. Oh. So this is my target, by the way. This guy's got a skidoo on him. He's got an important item. It may not be a Skidoo, but he has an item. Okay. That's not useful. But thank you. I guess of the two, the Lord Sword is better. Lord gives you the... What was that? This bitch. There. So the Ash of War and the Lord Sword gives you the little Omni Slash combo that Radon has. I won't be able to display it, but it does like the little multi-hit swing. And all of that has like little light beam follow-ups. It's a cool weapon, but not like completely unsuited for the build. There's a strength intelligence weapon, and we are a faith dex build. Try and angle that so it doesn't hit the Rapid Scion. Oh my god, it worked. Genius. He's distracted, looking the other way. I have the fivest head. Let's go. I'll mark that shard off whenever I get to the Grace up here. Good. Thin line between ballsy and goated. Yeah, the thin line being exactly how far that light beam was from hitting the grafted scion. We'll probably get like 4 more points of faith, and then we'll start leveling up maybe some endurance, get a little heavier gear on. I do have quite a bit more good stuff we can wield. Consort 2 again, we're about to find out. But hey, we've seen that that's not a death sentence, right? We can just roll out of it. Problem solved. It's double cat statue? That's free as hell. We watch. Oh, huge. Got the stagger before he died. Boom. Love to see it. That was hard. Alright. 2 shards I need to mark. At 3. Done. That's why we look out for crystal darts, because crystal darts make that fight a joke. Wow, that is comically bad. We do holy damage, physical damage. We're gonna set up a fire weapon here in a little bit, and we get the magic tier. It's so dumb. We're also in an incant build, so we have access to lightning damage. Sorry, best I can do is the magic tier. Better luck next time, idiot. Another one! Alright. Should just leave this window open. So I can change it. Okay. There's a couple items at the top of the stairs here. One shard per statue. If only. We'd be halfway done by now. We've hit so many statues. With that, I guess we can go do Castellensis. Yeah. I'm down for Castellensis. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Roundtable real quick and upgrade the Cranial Vessel and stash some of these other weapons I'm not going to use. That way when I'm sifting through weapons, I don't have to sift through like 8 pages of bullshit just to get to the weapon I'm trying to get. We're going to have Euphoria as well. I totally forgot about that. I still don't have a parrying shield now to think about it. This doesn't have parry. Yeah, I totally forgot about Euphoria, actually. But yeah, I'm going to set up the candle stand to have extra... Like, if I run into a wholly resistant boss, I'm going to want the fire, you know. It's also got a good moveset, so... also, does it weigh... It does put me in heavy load. So I think I'll just level Endurance next. Oh, I need to go buy the Somber Stone stuff. I'll just have those laying around, you know? We also take a look at this inventory here. So I need a 1. I needed a 1. Okay. Take a look at this inventory here. Oh, I do have FGMS. Okay. Yeah, I just don't have it equipped because it's not that good for me. Hey there, Kilmarie. Oh, I have a lot of bell bearings. Oh, time to see that fat menuing speed. We got anything good in here? We got infinite poison bone darts. A few other infinite consumables. Nothing that useful, it looks like. Alright, let's go upgrade the candle stand. Level up endurance like once so we can use it without having to switch armor around when we swap weapons. Okay, +9, candle stand. Let me go check the equipment of champions too. It's been a minute since I stopped by this shop. Axe Talisman is okay, I guess. I don't have any remembrances. Yeah. Alright, back to the DLC. Level up here. Gate front. Ugh. Is that enough? Yes. Okay. So we can just hot swap weapons. Learn more about Elden Ring? Hell yeah. I am here to provide knowledge and insight at the cost of only a slight bit of trolling. Oh, right. I am not actually outside. Also, there's not a lot to learn outside of, like... You can learn a lot mechanically by watching other people play. It's like, oh, that attack is really laggy. I can punish that attack. Or, oh, that attack that he just did is really laggy. That's going to get him punished. Versus, like, where stuff is, because it's a randomizer. Like, nothing is where it's supposed to be. We're doing the Milady check. Milady was good to me last time. It was a Somber 25. Thanks, Milady. A message? Absolutely not. Do you know how dog shit weapons are in this, or how dog shit whips are in this game? No. Absolutely not. They are decent for status builds and horrendous in literally everything else. Oh. Dude Horn, my beloved. Such a sad ending. The Dude Horn got nerfed really hard going into the DLC. Felt bad. Some of my favorite weapons from the base game. Alright, Skidoo level 8 is huge. We're getting pretty substantial here in the DLC already, and I'm not even to the second boss, which is both a good and a bad thing. I was really hoping that would have come down here, but it didn't, and now I'm sad about it. Mod it back? Mod what back? The horn buffs? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if only. The most tense part of Castellensis right there, not even the boss fight. Just getting over the jumps in the waterfall. So, I mean, come on, who wouldn't love this weapon right here? Disregard the fact that each of those bubbles individually did, like, 3 stance damage. Which is obscene, by the way. Because there's so many bubbles. And then it did, like, a metric fuckload of damage, too. Like, dude, the Dude Horn was certified busted. But it got nerfed pretty bad. Which is unfortunate. It still shreds big bosses, but it's not as strong as it used to be. I saw the Messmer Soldier. I would have backstabbed this guy before he notices me. And then backstab the Messmer Soldier, because he's an idiot. Boom. I don't know why I'm bothering getting this shortcut. I'm never coming back here. And I'm not allowed to die. Force of habit, I guess. Fuck that bird for surviving. What a jerk. That's for Tielier's quest. I don't know if that unlocks anything for us, but I guess it gets us closer to having him as an ally against... Excuse me, sir, that was very rude. You shouldn't shoot things at people like that. Now I'm gonna have to give you the big nut. And then the medium nut. Eleonora. I don't think I feel like fucking with Eleonora. Oh, just kidding. Eleonora feels like fucking with me. I'm just booking it for the grace. Oh. Great chart. We'll lose her eventually, team. Don't worry. She stopped to do a fire breath. The absolute buffoon. It's okay, the absolute girth of the duration of that door opening is insane. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's Yoda. Oh! Please stop. It's true, we might die before we can equip Great Jar this time too, because it's too heavy. Omen of bad things? Yeah, don't remind me. Shard. Pog. Yoda, fuck off. Woo! Okay. Alright, we've managed to ditch Eleonora and Yoda and not die. It's always a plus. Alright. Who do we have for Relana? We wonder, we wonder. Buff up. Yeah, that's the gist of it. You die, we restart. Oh no, not the scaly misbegotten. It's a normal enemy from the base game. It's so sad. He's just getting bullied. Poor guy. Spitting. I need to mark off that shard as well. Picked up on the way. So we are 5 out of 15. That's actually pretty decent. We're a third of the way there. We had 4K more. We do 4K. Now, if I am... The only time I'm not going to restart, it won't count as completing the run. But the only time I'm going to restart is... not going to restart is if I'm doing a section that I need to practice. I'm going to practice that section, and possibly any subsequent sections, and then I'm going to go back and we'll try again.
I found...
Okay. Yeah, like the last time I died in the DLC, I had the final DLC boss in an early arena, plus a parkour section that I needed to practice, because I died to the parkour section of all things. Just fucking died to fall damage 12 hours into the run. Classic FromSoft shenanigans right there. So. But yeah, I went back and practiced those things, found the correct space, found the correct spot for the parkour section, which is awesome. That's fine. Probably.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Bike? I don't want to fight Bike. Bike's a dick. Urchu's Favor +2 is an interesting one. It's the Ring of Favor and Protection from the prior games. Gives you a small bonus to HP, stamina, and equipment load. All good things to have. I don't really have the talisman slots for it, though, at the moment. I'm gonna head down and grab the stuff in Morth Ruins. This way. I am still just using the Gold Scarab at the moment, though, so, like, Urchu's Favor +2 is probably the better talisman to use over that, once I get to a point where it matters. But at the current progression we're at, in terms of character power level, and the location in the DLC we're at, it's just not that relevant. I'm about to be Scatter Free level 10. I'm not actually really taking damage from anything. Rune Bear. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Alright. Let's go get the Skidoo from the pot guy, and then try and make our way to Bonnie Village. Without dying this time. Oh, I'm at 3 blessings per... I'm at 3 fragments per blessing now, so we are not 10 yet. I'm gonna ignore those projectiles that I saw flying. Problem for future me. This rat is my target. That rat was wearing pants. What a legend. Okay, was it this door? No, that's where we died last time. So, it is another location here. We go down into. And I actually think it's right here. We can jump down to this ledge. Oh, this might not be it. No, this is not it. I need to not be here. This is the exact same spot. Fuck, there's some fucking enemies around here, man. There's a dragon up there. There's a kangaroo dog over there. There's a rune bear across the way. There's another kangaroo dog up here. It's a barrel kangaroo dog. Jesus. I think this might be my spot here. This is indeed my spot here. Beautiful. Welcome to fucking Bonnieville. Okay, we never have to come back to Morth Village again. Thank God. Oh, lighting. Don't worry about that. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. The chest ate my pant. The chest ate my horse. It's a mimic. Okay. Get out of the blinking tunnel. Oh, we got Radon's pants. That's nice. We got the Young Lion's Greaves already. Oh, hey, I can wield those. Oh, that was an upgrade. If I can wield those, can I wield the Scaled instead? Slightly better against magic, slightly worse against physical. I think I'll take that, honestly. My physical damage reduction is quite good. Evens out the magic a little bit. About 55% reduction in everything at the moment. Feels pretty nice. Oh, actually, that was for me to be able to switch between the candle stand and the greatsword. Having that extra endurance. I'm going to be leveling endurance anyway, it's fine. We're almost done leveling faith. If I have to, I'll just take my gloves off whenever we get to a boss that I need to switch the candle stand on for. Alright, so there's a couple checks in Bonneville here. There's the Oh Mother gesture. There is this right here, which we have another fragment from. And a skidoo. That's a huge pile. Love that. And then we've got... Oh. Thought it was going to be a cool guy for a second. I think there's one more Spirit Ash fragment somewhere, but I need to not linger around here because there's a lot of invaders here. Alright, this is the Oh Mother pickup. It's a Revered Ash. I'm going to get the Grace down that way and head toward Church District. I'm not super excited to do Church District early, because the scaling's a little bit worse, I think, than the intended path, which is to go up through the front of Shadowkeep, I think. I'm not super solid on the scaling, if I'm being honest. Hey, finally a Somber 10. Okay. I think we definitely plus 10 the Elden Beast sword. The old Sacred Relic. Seems like just absolutely the play. There's arguments to Euphoria, because Euphoria is like my boss killing weapon, but I think it's been pretty relevant, or evident, excuse me, in this run that I think I'm at 6 now. Let me check my inventory, actually. It's been pretty evident in this run that the dangerous part of the run is not the bosses, but it is, in fact, the stuff in between it. So, let me pull up the map of Bonnie Village real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything here. So, we got the shard here, shard here, shard here. I'm missing the shard on the way down to Rao Ruins, but we don't care about that right now. Oh, there's a statue above the cliff overlooking Bonnie Village at Morth Ruins that I didn't get. But that's everything over here. Like, there's literally nothing on the way to Ymir and into the Church District until we actually get to Church District. So, yeah. We're good for now. Let's head to Round Table. We'll upgrade the Sacred Relic to plus 10. And then we could go drain the water and do Specimen Storehouse. That's probably the last spooky parkour section. Because we have to do some stuff in the rafters. And there can be some weird enemies in the rafters that causes problems. Like, just getting that out of the way early would be better. And that does lead us to Gaius. So, speaking of Gaius, do we have Oh Mother? No, we have not found Oh Mother yet. It's the gesture required to access part of the map. Hopefully we don't have to go that far. I have it set as 15 out of 20 shards necessary. Alright, broke the Great Rune. Oh, I didn't get the animation. It just happened. Okay. There's supposed to be like a little cracking sound and little shimmers falling down from the sky. Little glittery like... I hate glitter, by the way. Just being chased by fireballs, yo. I think I bother grabbing this grace here just in case we have to do Ymir and Metter. But we're hoping we don't have to. Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything over there. Is there... I feel like there was a check there, but maybe that was something... Oh, no, that was a thing from the Spirit Ash only run. I was trying to get up there to do the Moor quest. Or, not the Moor quest, the Moor invasion. I have concerns. Or whatever it is that's thrashing around in there when I'm that far away from it. Okay. Welcome to the Church District. We've got a couple of spots. Oh. That is just the worst news. I don't think I can reach that from here. Fuck, what are the enemies over there? Will you aggro? Can I make noise and you aggro me? No? Kukri has to reach, right? Kukri's goated. Oh, Kukri makes it. Kukri clears. Let's go. That's fine. You're over here now, and not over there. Oh, boy. I just need you to not knock me off here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not on my flask. Nope. Okay. Okay. This is fine. I just need you to die. Oh. When it shifted my hitbox when I was trying to run away from it, I was so fucking spooked. Holy. Okay. Oh, hi. Man, for how little flying enemies in Elden Ring actually fly, these guys are clearing gaps like they shouldn't be able to. Let me tell you. I was just expecting him to fall off the ledge there. Okay. Goodbye, sir. Oh, you're down there now, I guess. Okay. No other spooky projectile enemies. Scripted ulcerated tree spirit thing. Down here. Okay, we need to go lower the water ASAP. That is priority number 1 here. So that every slip... Oh! The fuck did you come from? I have to kill this. I can't just leave it here. It's a clip through the wall. It's one-shot me somehow. That's fair. I am stuck inside its body. I guess I'm just pressing R1. Got stance damage there. I can make this. Yeah. Okay. And how convenient. The pathway to lowering the water is over here. Mind gap. Okay. Now every slip off the ledge is not instant death. Also, I don't know where I got 160k from, but I have a lot of money right now, and I don't know where I got it. I know I had not a lot of money when I got here, and the bird dropped like 25k, but as to where the rest of this money came from, I literally have no idea. Yeah, no, the bird dropped an insane amount of cash, but, like, I don't know where the rest of it came from. So right here is a spot where I easily could have died had I not dropped the water, because you have to get that Shadow Tree fragment, you have to jump onto the statue, and there's water underneath you, so you just die if you don't make this jump. I made the jump, which is cute and all, but otherwise you just die. I believe that's everything from out here that's necessary. There's the ulcerated tree spirit, but that's just Iris of Occultation normally. There's no actual check here. So let's head down to, or up, excuse me, to the backside of Specimen Storehouse here. I think that's where this goes. Anyway, we could also go to, like, Shadow Tree Avatar if we really wanted to. Do I want to? Food time, don't die, he says, as I walk into an area with a worm face and ulcerated, or not ulcerated, but a worm face and a archery avatar. I'm just gonna go do Gaius, I think. Faith 260, which is actually 65 with Godric's. And then I think probably start leveling some more endurance. Seems like a fine call to me. Chilling Mist, you say? It's alright. Actually, while I'm here, let me get... I could jump down and grab that Grace and just port back up. Yeah. I don't know from where. But there's a skeleton that is absolutely pissed at me. Getting that grace there just means we don't have to do Shadow Keep. Okay, I saw the skeleton through the floor there. It's over that way. So we don't have to do Shadow Keep, we don't have to traverse it to get here. We just have to go around the front and kill Golden Hippo for the check. That's it. The beard there is not an important item check. That is the Spell Drake, or Pearl Drake +3 normally. I forgot about that one last time I was here. So this area has the potential of being kind of spooky in terms of enemies, because there's a lot of enemies in here. But most of them do not aggro you unless you hit them. So yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. There's a lot of bullshit. But it's not scary, per se. Alright, +25. Don't have a normal smithing weapon I've been using, but we can get one to +25 now, I guess. Alright, so this is the last area that's kind of spooky. We don't really have much else than this left in terms of traversal. I guess, like, traversing Enter Ellum itself is just treacherous, but there's no, like, oh, I slipped off the rafters and now I'm dead areas again after this. So I'm going to take my time. We're going to scope out the situation here. That guy is just on the ceiling. Yeah, they're bats normally, so. Go this way. Climb the ladder. I think I want to go this way. Looking at it, actually, I don't think it matters which direction I go. Kind of loops back together. Okay. I feel like I'm playing Fallout again. I don't know what struck me, but like Sunday night after I got home from my buddy's place, I was like, I really want to play Fallout. I want to play Fallout. So I just loaded up Fallout New Vegas and played for a little bit. Was stealthing around doing my thing. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed. Woo! Getting the tickler. Alright. Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong side. Damn it. Yeah, this is not the right side. I think I can just drop down on top of this, though. Yeah. Just drop down onto it. Wait. Yeah. Go back up. I need to go to the other side of the rafters. I need to be down there, on that side. So I just need to go across. Nailed it. And then down here. Right. Okay, I think we're pretty solid through here. Just need to not die to bosses and stuff now. How hard could that be? You're not a shortcut. What are you talking about? Alright, and down, 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 the long descent to Commander Gaius. Ugh. Hey, Rykard. It's phase 1 Rykard, too. It's pretty free. I saw multiple things in the specimen storehouse, by the way. I know we have at least one kindling shard in there. I saw it on top of the back of one of the things. We are at 7 out of 15. Short a fragment or two. Alright, have I found Serpent Hunter yet? No. So we are on our own for that. Do I need anything for Rykard? Probably not. I don't know how hard he's going to hit, but it's a bridge we're going to get to when we get to it, so... Bridge will cross when we get to it. I want this buff to reset, so I'm just going to fast travel. Fast traveling will end the buff, but resting does not, which is so weird. Serpent Hunter, I think, weighs less than 11 pounds, so we should be fine on equip load. Okay, let's go ahead and unequip that. That added to my inventory way faster than I expected it to. Oh, it's heavier. Alright, take the seal off. Be fine. And it's just phase 1 right card. It's not that bad. I'm just trying to play a little careful. Okay, wow, that damage is pathetic. Okay, never mind. I don't even play careful. Time to be belligerent. L2 for the victory. Oh, I'm just kidding. Nice stamina. Now L2 for the victory. Oh, not quite. Come on. Hard fight. Alright. Let's go see what we get from the Skidoo Chalice. I've still yet to find a parry Ashibor. I find that ridiculous. But I've also yet to find a boss I care about parrying, so who cares, I guess. Only bosses I'm super interested in parrying are R'Lana and Consort Radahn, and I guess Godskin Nobles, one of them. So I guess I have run into the Godskin issues. Only one fragment here. Interesting. Yeah, one fragment and one kindling shard and 3 fragments. So we're 8 shards. Halfway there. Do I want to do storehouse or do I want to... I think we're going to go back to doing some other checks. I'm going to go through front gate and we'll go do Golden Hippo. So there's a shard out front, plus the hippo shards are important checks. Shadow Blessing 11, which is good stuff. Poison Mothlight, you said. Revered Ash. Rafter. Ooh, that stomped me down way faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, I'm far enough away that it doesn't matter, but I wasn't ready for that. Oh, another seal? Oh! Man, if that wasn't like... If that didn't make me take extra damage, I would be so excited for that. The Sacred Scorpion gives you 12% increase holy damage, 12.5% increase holy damage, but you take 10% more damage. It's like a little trade-off. So you look at my damage negations here. About 65 of each. Swap that on. I mean, that's only 3% damage. Alright, who do we have in here? Looks like maybe a spawner or somebody very small in the corner. I can't really tell. Yeah, it's definitely a spawner. I can't lock onto him, so... let me reset my physic here. Get a full timer on it. I doubt we need the full timer, but just in case. Alright. Great. Don't have... What's going to be better for these guys? Vessel or Euphoria? Probably Euphoria. Honestly, Sacred Relic's probably just better. I can get some good damage here from the side of the room before I start. Actually, might not reach. Oh, I hit both. If it only hit one, that would have been good. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of working. Yeah, the room's big enough, I can just kite them and go for fireballs instead of actually fighting them. Uh-oh, we're about to get nobled, though. Yep, the noble is nobling. Okay, fossil? Not. Okay, you're both in phase 2. Got it. Yeah, maybe wave golding both of them into phase 2 was not my brightest idea. But it's fine. It's working. Ow. Oh. Double fireball, thanks for that. Jackasses. Motherfucker. They're doing all the chase down shit right now. I guess I am just running away like a little bitch though, so. We're nobling again. Oh, I'm in a corner. Oh, fuck. Please don't. Yeah, okay, stop. Good. I am. Thanks, double presence. Fuck, man. Chill. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Okay. I'm about to be, though. Jesus Christ. Ezra up my dick. I'm dead. Fuck's sake. Should have just memory erased out and made some sleep pods. That was stupid ass boss. Oh, more shards to care about. Classic Godskin Noble. Let me... Godskin Duo. Let me do this. How many sleep pods can I make? A whole 2. Let's see if we can make that make a difference. Oh, I didn't put them on my bar. I sort of forgot I have grab. I want to put Skinny to sleep, but I don't think I can. Not with Noble up my ass right now. Okay. Noble's asleep. Oh, okay, well, yeah, it didn't matter. Cool. Yeah, these guys are hitting so fucking hard. Like, I was so confident that this would not... that I would be super tanky, and they're hitting me way harder than I thought they would be. That's crazy. Well, that's the run. What was my next course of action? After we do that, probably go back to Church District and head down to Shadow Tree Avatar. And then maybe down through here, grab the shard there, and go to Rao Base and pick up the items down there. And hopefully find O Mother and make our way through to that afterward. We're pretty rapidly running out of checks before we needed to make our way to either Cerulean or Dragon Peaks. Jagged Peaks. Oh well. Skill issue, I guess. I died to a boss. Can't be mad about that. Why are you not displaying? There you are. Alright. I really don't know if I want to change anything about this. Like, it's already difficult enough, honestly. Hey, Small. Yeah, no, we had a Godskin duo incident twice. I was like, oh, surely I could, like, put one to sleep and then be good. But no. And that's another problem, like, without finding a parry shield. Like, Godskin Noble is the easiest boss in the world to fight if you have a parry shield. It's so free. Yeah, it's true. We got through all the platforming. No problem. So, yeah, DLC is looking pretty smooth once we get done with, like, actually, you know, once we get through actually killing stuff. The DLC is pretty smooth. Just need to actually get there and not die. But yeah, we were like halfway done with the DLC at that point. Oh, I also need to launch my item tracker. Where is my item tracker at? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I named that character this. Let me hide this. So, this is the character I started right after you left for the night for like 20 minutes. And you're like, you better not die while I'm gone. And I was like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I've got like one boss left and then we're going to be done for the night. And then I immediately died to that boss. So I started a new character and for like 30 minutes, little 30 minutes of setup. Oh, boy. What do we want? Foulfoot's a good one to start with. Actually, Crepus's Vial is a decent one, too. It makes you silent while you run, which is okay for just traversing areas. Let's see what kind of weapons we have, though. Queline's is just kind of a generic heavy thrusting sword. It's just okay. Black Leather Shield does not have parry. Banished Knight's Greatsword is good. That's a bit much. Lord Sworn's is okay. I mean, it's just a generic straight sword. Misery Cord, Scimitar, Rift Shield does have parry, and this has a short spear, which is usable off jump, which is okay, I guess. It's Rakshasa's Great Katana. I'm not the biggest fan of the Rakshasa's weapon art. And then we have the Obsidian Lamina, which would be a bleed weapon. So I'm leaning toward short spear. Start. Just find a weapon along the way. Samurai starts with decent stats, and we have a parry shield off jump. Obsidian Lamina is another one, and possibly Banished Knight's Greatsword, too. I think Banished Knight's shield has parry, but it's medium shield parry. I don't really want that. So yeah, let's go with poke stick. We like poke sticks around here. Well, this is close to the rebar spear, you know? Yeah. Alright, it's not quite the rebar spear. Glad you approve. Yes, it does have parry. Good. I didn't gaslight myself into thinking it did, and it doesn't. All right. Well, we have a wieldable weapon, so let's see if we can kill the tutorial boss. Get a little funds in the pockets before we go. This is the only real gimme of the run, because if you beat the boss, your only recourse is to die, where you do technically get the "you died" screen, but you don't lose your money. Oh, it's a Knight's Cav. No way we could possibly die to this. Right? Slow and steady. So, finding a good either imbuement for this, so something like the Black Wet Blade or the Glintstone Wet Blade, or just a different weapon in general to use over this would be nice. The weapon's not bad. Like, Short Spear's actually a good weapon. but it's just not busted. And the damage is kind of, like, mediocre. It's got a good moveset. It's got solid Ash of War options. How that miss? Like, Impaling Thrust is just good Ash of War. Like, it's just good. Ow, my face. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well, that's fine. I started talking and stopped paying attention and I just got blasted twice. Knights Cavalry are so tedious and boring. You just fall asleep while fighting them. It's a real problem. But yeah, the tutorial boss is the only real gimme of the run, because you can die and you don't get the death. Like, it doesn't say you died whenever it comes up. Or if you win, your only way off is to jump off where you do get the you died, but you don't lose your money. So whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter in the tutorial. Big old ghost flame dragon, you say? Hopefully your aggro radius is kind. I'm gonna give him a little bit of space. Some breathing room. We're gonna ignore the flickering terrain in the background. So I've still yet to figure out what's causing that. Yeah, it might be the color randomizer now that I think about it. It's probably the color randomizer.
And I can also select your lot then. Wine. I am Carly.
We found our first Somber 10 in the DLC, by the way. The previous run. Rusty key. I don't have anything to sell, do I? Not really. I don't think I'm using the Rotten Staff, but it's an option to keep open, I guess. That's only 100 monies. But that's fine. I was just gonna try and pick up the crafting kit and stuff, so. Lightning fortification, you say? Now, if I'm correct, I think the samurai and the prisoner are both quite low on faith, so we're not likely to wind up in a faith build in this run. Finally. Unless we find a really strong reason to do it, like if we run into B-Blade super early, or something like that, before we've used any of our setup money, or before we have access to respecking, then, I mean, there's no better weapon to go with. But we'll already have the dexterity requirement taken care of, because it takes 15 dex, and the samurai starts with 16. And we'll have most of the strength requirement, because Samurai starts at 12, and it takes like 21, so we would need to get like 4 points of strength, and then the rest into Faith, to get B-Blade online. It's not nearly as punishing as the Gold Mortar Greatsword is. Not Gold Mortar. I do that every time. Alright, we've got Sonic Melina, let's go! Our Dark Blue Lady.
Then it settled. Summon me. Ah, I bequeath. Use it
Right.
will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Alright, oh boy. A bone shard. stick was made for poking. That's for sure. Got him. Well, I haven't paid attention to what color Torrent is yet. To see, it's clearly not something super vibrant, but... Black? Brown? Just looks like a normal Torrent, honestly. Not very exciting. It is what it is. That is a large amount of HP on that enemy, and I am not okay with it.
Oi! You there? Could you help
Okay,
us out?
Loretta's Slash is a
You were just
magic ash of
I
gore.
was put and I ended up. Oh, when they so this is I hope. Or
Do you know that's why Torrent is called Torrent? Because the devs were like, we want to make it harder for people to pirate the game, so whenever they search Elden Ring Torrent, it'll just bring up pictures of a horse. I wish I was kidding, but that's 100%, like, I'm fairly certain that was in an official interview. Miyazaki was like, yeah, we know people like to pirate our games, so we decided to make it a little harder on them. I find that incredible. Alright. First thing, Sacred Tear. Oh my god, dude, the lighting situation is really bad here. Alright. I don't feel like particularly sitting through Roderica's dialogue for a single item. If we really want that item check, we can talk to her around table later. Oh, crap. Oh. That's not okay. You're a regular enemy from somewhere. I know there's one in the DLC. Let's go. Radiant Amber. Alright, I'm gonna grab this other item here and then get the fuck out of here. Oh, there's one more. I'm gonna greet it. That was not worth it, but it's fine. We're out. Bail over the ledge. Hit the grace. Oh god! Okay. We squirmed a little bit.
are you here as your despite? Yeah. Takes me any intro I know. Now's the time.
Alright, Bernie's got Swift Slash. Well, we don't have Backhand Blade to put it on, so not particularly interested. Black Knife armor would be insanely good. It makes you invisible and silent. Like, it muffles the sounds of your footsteps. That's 12k though. I think it's worth it for the full run. I think it's worth it to get. It makes me regret not picking up Crepus's Vial as my starting item a little less as well, because that's basically the same effect. It just makes you silent. Like, you're not invisible, but you're quiet. There's a Bloodbird over there. doggo played nice, so we can loot the chest. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm still waiting to find a weapon. Like, we obviously haven't hit that many checks yet, so we don't really have any particular direction we're trying to go. Oh, Burge. Oh, am I dead? No, okay. Okay. Fuck off! Bird! Jesus Christ. Okay. Now we can go let Alex out of his hole. Jesus. It's a completely different kind of bird, too. That's the blood bird from... one of the blood birds from Mogwin.
Hello? Anyone? I at these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
Oh, not the one tap. Not even the two tap. Guess he is resistant to thrusting damage.
Oh, that's... well...
He prefers strike. That'll be cool, Mr. Crab. You're good. Don't worry about me. Gone before you know it. Never even existed. I'm not going to worry about you hitting me while I'm talking to this merchant, because you're going to leave and be cool, right? Right? Ooh, charge attack tier. Alright, we're starting to see... we're starting to see a direction to lean. Maybe some sort of a heavy weapon R2 machine. Another Ghost Flame Dragon. I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 or 3 in the game. So those both being here is nice. Dang, no drops from any of the wildlife. Alright. Consort hat. Oh. Alright, I got my fat suit. Let's go. We're only extremely heavy load in it. Actually, no, we're not extremely heavy. We're barely heavy. Oh! Okay, so Greatsword's really good if we find, like, an Ash of War we want to use. I'd prefer to find something like, is that what the title is? Yeah. The reboot bird jump scare. Oh. Okay. Nagakiba is probably a weapon worth building around. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Feels fitting for a samurai start, too. So what do we need? We need 7 dex, and that's it. We have the strength requirement, it's 2-hand. 18 strength would be nice eventually for one-handing and parrying, but I think we're good for now. How much does that weigh? 7? We currently have... Okay, so keeping on the verdigris armor is not going to be that hard. Just need a little more endurance. Alright, we've got a plan. We just need to find a way to make Nagakiba work. Also, it's a strength dex weapon, so if we run into something else later on that's... like, we'll probably have the stats to equip it. Any sort of greatsword or Whatever else. Memory stone. You're not a key item. Fuck out of here. Okay. Where that physic does not go on the bar, physic goes in the pouch. Let me see how many levels I have in my pocket here. We visit the vendors and buy stuff, or if I can just get the levels I need for Nagakiba off the jump. As I said, I meet the two-handed strength requirement for it. We can't keep the pants. Unfortunate, but you know, sacrifices must be made. Actually, we could do it if we ditch the shield. There we go. Alright, so this should be 7 levels at this level? For sure, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have Nagakiba online, and we can start level HP. Looking good. Oh, can I take the Ash of War off of this as well? Yes. And we can make it unsheath again. That's huge. Alright, cool. We are in business. We have a good weapon. Honestly, I would put Nagakiba as like one of like the top 10 weapons in the game. It's just long and sword. And it has good stance damage. It's got passive bleed build-up. So it works with blood infusion, occult infusion. It's got solid scalings in both dex and strength. So it's a fine quality weapon. I think it gets S scaling in dex and keen as well, which is pretty huge. Yeah, all in all, it's just a solid weapon. It's not the charge attack weapon we're looking for, though, so if we do wind up running into... Alabaster Lord Sword would be a huge one. If we get Alabaster Lord Sword while we have the R2 boosting stuff, that would be... Or charge R2 boosting stuff, that would be insane. Actually cracked. Alabaster Lord Sword has some insane stamina cost, like low stamina cost for... Where the fuck? The charge R2s. And tap R2s as well. It's just all-around weird weapon that just takes, like, no stamina to equip for some reason. Or to swing. But only for strong attacks. Like, the light attacks take just as much stamina as they normally would. So the light attacks wind up costing more than the heavy attacks are. Vacuum Slice. I would take Vacuum Slice. I would also take, Stormblade. Stormblade would be equally as good, in my opinion. Actually, Stormblade's just the better Ash of War, in my opinion. Like, it's much more versatile, goes further, has a quicker animation. And, like, it's one of those Ashes of War that you would absolutely spam in melee range to get the hitbox from the weapon along with the projectile. Whereas you wouldn't really do that with Vacuum Slice. Pocket. Get the Horn Tender, the Speed, and the Pocket. Horn Warrior's armor there. We already have good armor, though. We'll scope out the area up there. If it looks too spooky, we'll come back, but we'll get the Golden Seed if nothing else. But if there's spooky stuff inside, we might just come back later and get the Dectus half then. Messmer Soldier. Iron Wet Blade. Alright, so that's... Oh. That caster over here is a problem, huh? Alright, the rest of the rest of the enemies around here look pretty innocuous, though, to be honest. The Messmer soldier is kind of a pain, but he's nowhere to be found now. I don't even know where he went. I think we're solid here. Archer. Fucking rude. Come over here. Come over here. Piece of shit. Quit camping over there. Missed. Oh, I'm getting blasted. Oh boy, the whole compound's onto me now, huh? You come over here or what? Did that miss? How did that miss? Hello? Okay, dude. I'm out of here. This archer is pissing me off. And now you're behind a chest-high wall and you can't hit me. You fuck idiot. Oh, that was the spears version. Hey. What a pain. There's so much stamina compared to health. Alright. Done with that. I didn't see anything in the room there. Do we want to go back and check the room? See what other loot we got in there? The enemies are all despawned now, because we killed the boss, quote-unquote. The Cumbug was the boss replacement. He was like the knight commander of the area. Let's see what was in here. Big ol' waste of time. Alright. The Nut Commander, exactly. The Coom Commander. Yeah, Nagakiba is a smithing weapon too, so we need lots of smithing stones. Right, we have a kangaroo dog. Mr. Skellington here. Smithing 3. That's good. I'm trying to stay away from the dog as much as I can. Let's see if I can skirt its aggro radius. It's the only... Oh, there it is. It's the only kind of spooky enemy near here. Oh, Frostlopter could one-shot. It notices. Okay, Frostlopter did not notice. So we do not get one shot today. Well, not by that anyway. Spinning Board. Oh! Board of Bloods? Okay, we're gonna be cringe today. Board of Bloods Exaltations. Whenever you proc bleed, you get 20% damage increase. Disgusting. For the fact that we plan on building into a bleed weapon. If we find the black wet blade and we can go into an occult or bleed infusion, I think it's gonna be an arcane build. Speaking of arcane weapons, the Ripple Crescent Halberd. The most cringe weapon in PvP. The Ripple Crescent Halberd, if you build an arcane build and use sleep grease on it, it has an insane amount of build up. To the point where 1 or 2 hits would put even like super high level players to sleep. And then when you're asleep, you stagger for a second and you can suffer a crit, basically. So you would get tapped like twice, and they would just abuse like high latency and roll catching. Catch you off guard, put you to sleep, and then critical hit. Boom. Toasted.
My name is a servant.
It's not cringe in the way that Stars of Ruin used to be back in the day, before they nerfed it in PvP. It's tracking. Oh, hold on. Do we have a quick load for that? Because that hat is giga. I think we're losing the pants again. Look at this hat. Gorgeous. Another frost lobster. I guess I'm not getting whatever's over there. Oh boy, the Smith script axe. No way. That's like a meta build right there. Is a Bloodblade Nagakiba. That's insane. I'm going to show you what this weapon art does. So you cut your hand on the first use, and then you just shoot these bleed projectiles. And it only costs you HP the one time. It costs, like, no FP. The stamina cost is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. It's not free by any means. But... and it just does a fuck ton of bleed buildup. Alright, we got Deathless Right. Bada bing. We got another seed. Got some pants. We got Somber 1, Infinite Somber 1s, and a Somber 8. We don't actually need, because we have a Bloodblade Nagakiba. So how much bleed does this do? 57 with a bleed infusion? It's only 12 bleed for a lot of damage lost. So I might stick it back to... different infusion. Probably just standard. But I do want the Bloodblade Ashapor. That's nuts. Let's check out the Night Boss here as well. Forgot to do that. Alright, who we got, who we got? We got Dancing Lion. Okay. I would go try and see if it's the Deathblight one or the regular one, but I don't care that much, and I'm super low level. Well, you can chase me, I guess. plus fall damage, actually. Okay. Yep, seed. Alright, who's the boss over here? Radagon. Okay. I mean, I'm actually kind of happy to see Radagon there, not because I think he's hard or I don't like the fight. It's actually one of my favorite fights. I love Radagon. But if we're going to be playing a bleed build, Radagon is one of the bleed immune bosses. Yeah, Radagon and Elden Beast are both immune to bleed. I can't make this a cult, can I? No. I think we just go with... It's like 1 point less to go keen instead of standard. Whatever, I'm just sticking standard for now. But yeah, we only gain like 12 blood loss for putting bleed infusion on it. We lose a lot of damage, a lot of base damage. So... also glad I don't have to deal with the Dancing Lion. Like, Dancing Lion's not that hard of a fight. It's definitely a bit of a camera boss. But the camera memes come solely from the walls in the arena. So the one gripe I have with the boss... Well, I have multiple gripes. Most of them revolve around the random field lightning that hits you whenever you're in lightning phase, but... I digress. My only real complaint about Dancing Lion is the really bad camera issues. Yeah, one simple trick. Just don't fight Dancing Lion in his own arena. Ta-da! Oh boy, astrologer pants. It's exciting. Oh my god. I was waiting to see that the projectiles came past me. I almost fell off that cliff there. Good lordy. Lordy, lordy. Yep, seed. Alright. So, no early remembrance money yet. But if we find some, we can always bring it back to the mausoleum here. I don't know what universe my brain just zoned into. But it's back. Kind of. I've gone the wrong direction. Go here. That'd be funny is if there was a remembrance in the shop. So you had to, like, pay 50k to buy Consort Radon's. It'd be silly. But it would also be worth it. If you have access to the right mausoleums. I would absolutely like to see if I can get the money to buy it, because I can just turn it into 200k by, or 100k by bringing it to the little bell turtle.
There's been a... How can I help?
Couple of expensive seeds, last smithing 3 we'd need. Okay. Okay. Got Lionel's, which in a vacuum is better against Slash, I guess, than other armors. Said the Beach Merchant. I'm still considering buying the Concealing Cloak from Bernie, but I don't know, I kind of like the fat suit for the burger. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. It's been a heck of a week at work. It's crazy because it's only Tuesday.
What, I don't want any...
Furious Blade of Onsbach, huh? Nothing particularly useful. I mean, I guess there's a prayer book. Hooray, I guess.
All done? Well,
Where do I want to go next? I think it's got to be just Dragon Barrow, right? We're done with everything else here. Yeah, let's go kill Grail. I want to test out this. I want to test out this Bloodblade on him. See how the stamina cost matches up. We'll definitely swap it back to a Bleed Infusion as well. Okay. Ancient Hero of Zamor is not one I'm interested in fucking with. Not even later on. They have a bunch of weird attack chains that are oddly spaced enough that you can't actually... I don't want to say can't, but you have to roll at very specific times in order to be able to roll fast enough for the next hit, or just to roll through both.
Figure to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
Off we go. Welcome to Round Table Hold. First things first.
Oh, welcome.
Kind of
to
in
teach
can't
and
see you have,
explore
since I'm
the
standing
long and
right in
short
front of
of
you.
my way. You do. Most time you are well.
Blessing Spoon. Giant Golden Arc. Everything else kind of mid. Beelines, smithing 6. Yeah. I forgot to pop that rune arc when I picked it up. Get that free 10% HP, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's I have a feeling it's probably people who leave like longer form videos on their second monitor type deal. I'll be honest. I don't do a lot of like jump scare yelling. Like there are some spots where I'll get loud, but I'm a fairly calm person for the most part. It's probably people who just vibe in with the monitor numero dos. Wish I could sell runes to this guy. Oh. Wow, that was only 5k, huh? I mean, I can buy the 2 seeds, I guess. That's really all I can afford. Oh, there's a cheaper one. Let's see. Your dream is that you've annoyed at least one of those people by saying something stupid. I mean, hey. Dub's a dub, right? Fire Knight Helm. It looks stupid, but it gives you stats. I'll take it. Don't know what I was looking for, but I didn't find it. Alright. Back to Dragon Mirror. Make our way to the lad. Probably do Grail and call it. I am fading fast over here. Real fucking sleepy. Dude. Oh dear. That's bad. We're gonna have to find a different way to traverse this place. Because that's gonna one-shot me. Also rip 1600. Maybe I can go around? That's, yeah, that's a little spooky. Not gonna lie. So I had a friend who had this same issue. He had Radon on that thing, and he said that Radon was shooting him at the bridge down here from the bridge. Oh, yep, okay. Yeah, I guess we're banned from Dragon Barrow, huh? That's, maybe a bit of a problem. I mean, we could find, like, some stealth ashes of war, but I need money to get the piece. Like, we have the armor as well. It makes us semi-invisible, but... I guess we could always get there the normal way, which is through Kaled. I mean, it's a bit weird, but I guess we can. What kind of smithing stones do I have? At 3s and 4s, baby. 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, and 8s. But I got no 1s and 2s. Alright, let's put these tears and seeds into my flask and figure out the fuck I'm gonna do now. I mean, yeah, let's just head to the border of Kaled, right? Let's go through Summon Water. We can go around the Ghost Flame Dragon and just take a look at what's up there. So this is what the randomizer is about, though. You get weird, niche, crazy situations like this that you would never normally see otherwise. You gotta adapt and figure it out. The golden deer have. Golden deer have hefty beast bones. Not very exciting. Not actually staying here. Just grabbing the items and dipping. Naba giving himself a little poke with the stick. Goodbye, Inaba. So there's a lot of areas up here that have, like, swarms of zombies. If we look out on the road over here, just tons of enemies over there. It's been so long since I've traversed this area from this direction. I'm actually kind of confused. I think I might just go straight up to Dragon Barrow. grab the grace here so I can port back down, but I think I might. I don't know what just died in the distance, but it gave a lot of money. So this is actually the first way I got to Dragon Barrow. Actually, no. I think I went through Celia and found the... Yeah, no. I went through Celia, found the Spirit Spring after clearing out the entirety of Celia and doing the boss and the little run-up. So in terms of stat requirements for myself, I'm looking for obviously HP in the early game along with a bit of endurance so we can equip some heavier stuff, keep ourselves alive longer hopefully.
There's been a... How can I?
Okay, Blacklight Blade, nice. Sacred Tear, nice. Roar Medallion is good, but not in this build. Alright, but I mean, we're fully set up for an occult. Bleed build here. So occult's actually almost the same as bleed build or blood, except it loses blood loss build up. We need to make it blood anyway, so we can go do Radon. Traversing this place backwards is so weird. Let's race down here. Tag that for when we leave. Fading fast. There's so many checks. You shan't escape me. Oh. Just kidding, you found my only weakness. A tree branch over my head. And seeing where I'm going. I hope it's not dragging me into enemies. Wow. Chase that all the way down here for some cave moss. That's incredible. I've loved Wart. Almost got baited off the cliff. I was nowhere near the cliff. I was just fine. Monk's Flame Mace. Such an aggressively mediocre weapon. Hello, Rune Bear. I need you to stay over there. Dude, Grail is just protected from all sides today. Got Radon on one side, Rune Bear on another side. Bad over there. That kind of spooked me for a second, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, if they want to keep me out, they're gonna have to try harder than that. I am nothing if not persistent. Oh wow, that projectile cost is not, or the stamina cost is not that high. That's actually kind of crazy. The bleed procs are definitely cranking through, but I'm out of blue. Should have brought more. You like the green dragon? I'm partial to the purple. I think there's a lot of enemies in the game that look really, like, they look really good when they're skinned like a dark purple or a black, though. What do you mean I would be? I like green too. Green's one of my favorite colors. Actually, whenever we did our first run of their pit crew bandanas, we had prototypes made of each color, which were given away during contests. But I got to pick mine, and I got the green one. And Spoon was always telling me if he wasn't the... Spoon loves green too. If he wasn't the red bandana guy, that he would have gotten the green one in a heartbeat. Alright. Got... how much money? 76k? Alright, that's not bad. I didn't want to use the foul foot on that one, or not the horn tender on that one. So I think endurance to 20, the rest in HP. It's not a lot. Maybe endurance like 17, 18. Like that, 25 big, 18 endurance. Put on some pants. just want to be able to use pants and my parrying shield. And we're good. We'll wind up getting more endurance later on for sure. But we're good for now. I think we can go do Celia real quick. Rail took a lot less time than I thought it would. And I'm on the lookout for smithing stones still. I need smithing 1s and 2s. If we don't find them before doing the first boss, you might have to go to Liurnia just to look for the bell bearing. So we can have at least a semi-upgraded weapon. I mean, realistically, we have the 3s we need. We have access to the 4s, so like once... Oh, hey, well, there's the 2s. So we just need 1s now. But we could... Once we get the 1s, we should be able to jump to, like, plus 15? Probably? I need you to not, Mr. Giant. I don't know where you are, but I need you to, A, stay there, and B, not be a nuisance. Yeah, honestly. Except, like, we do have easy access to the 1s if we really want to go get them. Because the bell bearing is guaranteed to be in Liurnia, so all we have to do is go find that. And we can circumvent Stormveil Castle to go get it, but that's just even longer and more tedium in the setup that I don't feel like doing, particularly, in most runs, so I don't. If someone was selling them, then they would be worth buying, because their static cost in-game is 160 runes. Like, that's free as hell. But I don't think we had any in shops. And we could go look when we're done with Galid. We're just not fighting anything right now. Combat's not on the agenda here. Stop it! Stop it! It's a DLC enemy. It's hard. Sagger, thank you. Okay. You. Not a DLC enemy. This is a +0 weapon. And I am in Caleb. Okay, well that hurt a lot. Wow. Golden Rune 3, you say? Okay. So we just head down. Yeah, let's just go... Let's go get the merchants. We'll do Caelid real fast. It's a quick sweep. We'll be done for the night after that. We'll park at Radon. What is killing these things here? They're just standing on top of the fire and dying? Like, what's happening here? And what is it that's dying that quickly? That's weak to fire damage. Like, that's so much damage it's taking from the tick of that fire. Let me see what it is. Oh, is it a... It's a dragon. Why is a dragon taking that much damage from fire? Oh, no, or is it the... Oh, it's an octopus. That's what it was. Okay. So it was the land octopus's weak spot sitting on the fire that was taking all the damage? I don't know. It's weird.
I'm angry.
Okay. Tier and Seed. I'm gonna be honest, I've done many randomizer runs. Including the ones through here, probably over 100 randomizer runs. And I have never, in a single run, gotten a great rune from that guy. Deathbird. It's not a Death Right bird, but I'm still not excited. I'm gonna go up here and change it to nighttime so we can see what the night bosses are. What kind of incants we have here? Bird Tree Heal, Lightning Spear, Bloodflame Blade. I'm gonna grab Bloodflame Blade actually. That is an incant we can abuse. Eventually, maybe, if we find a seal. I came up here to make it nighttime. I have more tears. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what night bosses we're working with here. Be funny if it was the Crystallian again. It's just like pissed off from all the way over here. Oh, it's Field Trip. Okay. Field Trip's not bad. We could probably kill Field Trip, actually. Be free money. See what the boss over at the Skull is. Fire Giant Phase 1? Oh. Man, those are some good bosses to not have to deal with. Dragon King's Cragblade, another interesting dex weapon. Alright. Let's mess around with Field Trip here. Because we can bleed Renala. Ow. Yeah, it's like no damage. Okay. 2 bleed procs. That'll slow down a little bit because your bleed resistance will go up over time, but that's a lot of fire. Okay, I need to just hit the little glowy nerf. Please. Thank you. Right. Do it again. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, just kidding. Okay. What the fuck was that? The books hit for like 2 damage. The fire hit me for like 1 million. Oh, I missed. Okay. The problem is her bleed resistance is really high now. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, get iframed. Alright, one more. Are you coming down? No, you're not coming down. Okay. Thought she was coming down. Alright, this should do it. Boom. How much money is she worth? I think this ice cap's only worth like... Yeah, it's not even 10k. Whatever. It's shopping money, I guess. Yeah, the fire breath, whenever I fell off the horse, was spooky as fuck. For sure. Oh! What? Ronaldo left one of the kids at the field trip. I didn't bring him back to school. Yikes. So Greatsword of Damnation would be a good charge R2 weapon, but it's got some pretty high stat requirements. It doesn't have a good Ash of War, but it does have the Claymore moveset, so it's got the thrusting R2s. Meh. I don't know. Piercing Throw. Alright. Yeah, that'll probably be it for tonight. But let's just go back to round table, consolidate all the bell bearings, and take a look and see if we have the smithing ones. Because if not, I think we have to head to Liurnia before we can do the first boss. Because I don't really have a somber weapon I can use. Yeah, no, we don't have a somber weapon, period. Well, not an equipable one, anyway. So we might have to head to Liurnia to get the bell bearing before we can do that. Or I mean, except we can check the shop for some weapons that maybe didn't buy, but... Beelines is smithing weapon. I guess, yeah, the Flowing Curve is also smithing weapon. Dragon King's Cragblade is a somber, but we can't wield that. Bonnie Butchering Knife. Is that a somber weapon? Let me check, actually. It doesn't have an Ash of War slot, so it might be a somber. Let me take a look at that. It could have been somber ones that you saw, but that's okay, though. Bonnie Butchering Knife. Bonnie Butchering Knife. Can be upgraded using somber smithing stones. Okay. We can maybe use this for a boss or two while we get smithing ones. It's just a great axe. Like, there's nothing standoutish about it. What kind of sombers do we have? We have the 1 and 2 from the bell bearing that we can buy. Alright. Let's crack some runes, buy those, and go upgrade. So we need to get 1 and 2. You gonna shoot off early? Feeling sick? Hey, but yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow night, same time. I'm also about done, so have a good night. Hope you feel better soon. I'm just gonna upgrade this weapon and go park in front of Market. You can see my flasks. Camera's too far back. It's a short list. Yours is the smallest. Oh, do you have the shitty R2s? I don't like those. Not a fan of the moveset, but it's okay. We're not keeping it for long. Well, alright, that's it for tonight. We are back in Limgrave, but we're on our way back to another solid run. We got Nagakiba, we got Bloodblade, we got Lord of Blood's Exaltation. We got a cool build coming up that isn't just another press L2 Blasphemous Blade run. It's a press L2 Bleed run instead. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow night. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, bye-bye.